everyone, welcome to AAP, Anorexia Awareness Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Karis.
I'm Claire.
I'm Aditi.
And I'm Jazzy.
And I'm Naomi.
And today we're going to be talking about anorexia nervosa, what it actually is, the warning signs, and how social media plays a role. And most importantly, how we can help support people who are struggling.
Yeah, there's so much misinformation out there about anorexia, so we're here to break it all down and have a real conversation about it.
And honestly, this is something that affects more people than we realize. Not even the way we think, but also there are ways that aren't visible.
Right. A lot of people assume anorexia is just about not eating or wanting to be thin, but it's actually a serious mental health disorder.
And social media, it definitely doesn't help. From unrealistic beauty standards to toxic trends, there's so much we need to unpack.
So whether you're here to learn, to support someone, or just be a part of this conversation, let's get into it.
All right, let's get started with the basics. Anorexia nervosa is an eating disorder where someone severely restricts their food intake, has an intense fear of gaining weight, and struggles with a distorted body image.
Wait, but it's not just about food, right?
Exactly. It's actually a mental health disorder, not just a diet gone too far. For many people, anorexia is about control. Controlling food becomes a way to deal with stress, anxiety, or other emotions.
And it can happen to anyone, regardless of age or background.
Yeah, and one of the biggest myths is that you have to look extremely thin to have anorexia. That's not true at all.
Exactly. Some people with anorexia might look like their normal weight, but their body is struggling internally.
And it's really dangerous. Anorexia has the highest mortality rate of any mental health disorder.
And that's why we need to take it really seriously.
So, what are some warning signs that someone might be struggling with anorexia?
Some big ones include skipping meals or making excuses not to eat, obsessing over calories, weight, or exercise, wearing baggy clothes to hide weight loss, always feeling cold, dizzy, or weak, and avoiding social events, especially ones involving food.
And then there are the emotional signs, mood swings, anxiety, or isolating from friends.
And let me just bust some myths while we're at it, like the idea that anorexia is just about wanting to be skinny.
Yeah, no, it's not just about appearance. It's about mental and emotional struggles that manifest through food restriction.
And another myth, that only certain people struggle with anorexia.
All right, let's talk about social media because let's be real, it plays a huge role in body image issues.
Yeah, between filters, edited bodies, and perfect lives, it creates impossible beauty standards.
And those what I eat in a day videos where people eat barely anything, not okay.
Yeah, and the algorithm actually pushes weight loss content onto people who are already vulnerable. That's a huge problem.
So what can we do? How can we make social media a healthier place?
First, unfollow toxic accounts. If someone's content makes you feel bad, mute them, block them. You don't need that negativity.
Before we go, let's talk about hope, because recovery is possible.
Yes, and with the right support, therapy, and treatment, people do really heal.
And if you're struggling, please know that you're not alone. There are people who care and really want to help you.
And for everyone else, let's be more mindful, be more supportive, and speak up when you see someone struggling.
Yes, share this episode, start conversations, and let's support each other.
That's it for today's episode of AAP, Anorexia Awareness Podcast. Thanks for listening, and remember, your worth is not your weight.
Bye, guys!